Everyone's. We are back once again with
another episode of Is My Point Valid?
Yes, this is a show where we describe or we talk about different topics in and around our community and give you our perspective to see if our points are valid or not. And we also like to see if our audience's points are valid or not as well. So
Right.
Today we're gonna get started with what you know good, baby. If you don't have one, I got one.
About yesterday?
Yes, goodness.
I didn't know if you wanted to go there, but yeah, I guess so. Or what's our no good together? Is yesterday we went to an event.
It was the truth.
Man, let me tell you, I needed it.
I wish you could have been there.
You should have been there.
You should have been.
You missed it.
You sure did.
You missed it.
Woo.
Okay.
But
anyway.
Yes. Shout out to Miss Sheila Marie Anderson.
Yes.
The owner of Eliminating Excuses. And we're doing that all. It's for from now until the end of the time. We eliminating excuses.
Sure.
Yes, goodness. We excuses, they do come, but it's all about recognizing
how you make the pivot to not get out of it.
Exactly.
Because it's easy to make an excuse, but she's not even saying. But you eliminate them, like find another way.
There's always another
an
way.
Alternative. Yeah.
There's multiple ways to skin a cat. So
he went all the way back.
Your
grandparents.
Yeah, it's multiple ways to skin a cat.
So who else was there?
Miss Mika Diamond. You know, the one and only.
For sure.
A-Leaf song. our homie, our sister, our friend, all of that. Shout out to you for just being the amazing person that you are, and shout out to your book that is dropping.
Banger on
Wednesday?
On Wednesday, the 14th.
On Wednesday.
April 14th.
Yes. So if y'all haven't
still pre-order.
If you haven't checked that out, if you haven't picked up you a copy, if you haven't pre-ordered it, I highly recommend that you do so. Because I'm gonna tell you, there's some things in this book that some people need to hear. It's gonna help you. It's gonna help you get out your own way.
Absolutely.
And make some things happen.
Absolutely. I'm trying to get the website. I know it is up here.
It's
www.diamondintherough book.com.
Yeah.
So go pick up your copy. Pre-order it today.
That's what you do. It right now. Don't wait.
Go to the website www.diamondintherough book.com.
Yes.
Pre-order it. And yeah, you gonna get your whole life.
You're gonna be happy you did.
You're gonna get your whole life.
Especially if you feeling like you in a point in your life where you don't know which way to go, you don't know how to move. This will give you the insight you need to help you do what you need to do. So
yeah, don't stop moving.
Yeah. But other than that, today's topic is going to be.
I'm gonna let you say it.
Man, this is hard, man. This is hard. I know just one aspect of what's hard. A lot of people look at our relationship and see us, and not even just us. A lot of people see relationships and they want to do the whole relationship goals, or they look up to these people, idolize these relationships, but they don't even know what's going on behind the scenes. They only see what they want you to see, what's presented.
Right.
It's just like social media.
Yeah.
It's all it all looks good.
Is it a facade? Is it?
I mean, it depends on the couple, because people. I mean, and it just depends on the couple if it's a facade or not. Because like with us, I mean, what you see is what you get.
It's a facade. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I believe that y'all want to.
I'm joking.
This is the only person I know how to be. But I lost my train of thought.
Yeah, like you saying, you seeing people, or you seeing couples and relationships, and you're placing that on yourself or in your relationship and saying, well, I see such and such doing this.
Mm-hmm.
But we have to remember that we are not such and such.
Exactly.
That if God wanted us to be such and such, then he would have linked us with such and such. We would have been right, you know. But so I think we do look at relationships, and I'm gonna use the word glorify. We do glorify, idolize, and be like, I wish, but that I wishing, you don't know what happens behind closed doors, because some people have to come out into a world of everything is okay and everything doesn't be okay. And it's hard, I guess. I don't know.
Man, this is hard, man. If y'all think this relationship is
what
easy,
I'm saying is we're not living that life that I just said. We're not trying to glorify, and we don't want people to glorify us because of the topic of today. It is hard. It is real life hard.
It's a struggle.
It's so hard. And what makes it hard for me, because we were discussing today, but what makes it hard for me is not even battling, balancing my emotions, my husband's emotions, two daughters who are both going through different things, like in their own minds.
Yeah.
And so
it's a melting pot of
feelings. And so you're looking like, how do, in a relationship with your partner, with your mother, sister, brother, family,
cousin,
you have to figure out how to
find some kind of balance,
compartmentalize. Do you compartmentalize, like, as a wife, as a mom, as me? When do I find time for me? When do I find time to be, I mean, I'm a wife always, but that moment where I just need my husband, right? When, you know, and in that moment, I'm always with my children. But when is it that I just get that time
to yourself,
to myself?
Yeah.
And for us, it's difficult. It's hard because we're moving in a way of just moving, and it's a constant move.
It's walk without sight. We got the blinders on right now. We just moving how, I mean, basically it's like God say do this, we in that direction.
Right. And so you look at couples who are successful, who are business partners, but are you really looking at the struggle that they had to get to? Because here's the thing, there is a struggle.
And I'm gonna say this: the struggle is not,
and it's not bad. Like,
it's not going to be something that's going to be as recognizable as the glorified moments.
Right.
You're going to have to do some research. You're going to have to go behind the scenes and figure out what makes these people click.
Yes.
Don't be just looking at what you see or what they put out there and think that that's what it is. Because I'm going to tell you like this.
What you going to tell me?
It ain't. These folks is out here going through it. And I'm gonna tell you, if most people were looking exactly like the things that they've gone through, boy, it'd be some ugly folks out here. It'd be some real ugly.
Don't look I'd
be ugly than a Mickey Ficky.
Oh boy!
If I look like what I've been through, and I know a lot of people that are in that same boat. It's like,
yeah, you're right. You're right.
So,
and it it's hard.
This is hard, man.
And what we mean of like hard, our story is
difficult.
What is it? Being entrepreneurs, parents.
The emotions, the running the household, this is hard, man.
Because you steady with the balance. You're steady trying to find balance. And we change, right? So Brandon and I have been married for 7 years. And we only been 7 years for 3 weeks, right? But it's
these 3 weeks been more challenging than 6 years.
That first year was like, okay, we get in the groove. The second year was like, okay, we kind of got it. The third year was like, all right, we
We're gonna skip to year 7, and a whole wrench was threw in the game. I'm talking, take that. Let me see what you do with it. You follow what I say, and you won't have to worry about nothing. And I've been like this the whole time, just la 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 la. And I'm gonna tell you, man, it's been a blessing. It's been an absolute blessing. But I'm gonna tell you another thing once again. Man, this is hard, man.
Kevin says shame holds most folks hostage.
I'm trying to tell you.
Tell the truth and save life. People learn from experience.
Real experiences.
You have to go through
transparency.
Hold up, you have to go through to get through.
I'm trying to tell you. Hey. You gotta grow. You gotta go through to grow through to get through.
To get to where you want to go. And I think for me, I'm just gonna speak for me, not knowing where I'm going.
Man, that's hard.
It's difficult. And then when it's like you have a dream, but
MLK.
You have a dream, but your husband has a dream, and your dreams are different.
Whoa.
And then me as a wife, I have to come in and be like, well, I support you, you know what you want to do, but wait, I want to do my thing too.
I'm trying to tell you, it's that balance.
And how do you, if anybody knows, how do you find the balance?
How do you find the balance?
How do you find the balance?
Because we still working on it, man. We are a constant work in progress. We are not up here trying to make anybody think or believe that we have it all figured out. I'm gonna tell you, I'm a train wreck. You feel me? And right now, and I'm just moving according to the word. Basically, it's just like I said before, it's like move here, and I'm going. Link up with this person, and I'm going.
Yeah.
I mean, no questions asked. It's just do it.
Yeah.
And I've come to this point now, but before it was like I was trying to make all my own moves,
right?
And we often question why things aren't popping for us. And I'm gonna tell you this: you probably ain't supposed to be there if it ain't popping for you. If you've been doing what you've been doing, I had this conversation with one of my friends today. Shout out my boy Frog. If you've been doing something for 10, 15, 20 years and it ain't popped off for you, you in the wrong place.
Or you need to tweak maybe your approach to what you're doing. Maybe you're in the right place. I'm giving the benefit of the doubt. You know how y'all know.
Benefit of the doubt.
Y'all know how I do.
I'm gonna give you the doubt of the benefit.
But maybe you just gotta tweak it a little bit, because think of how you have grown. Never mind. You did a whole lot of tweaking. Never mind.
What?
Never mind.
Man, my whole life been tweaked. I'm still tweaking right now.
You have to tweak, so I would never.
Matter of fact, I'm tweaking as we speak. I'm tweaking because I gotta watch my mouth because that thing fly.
Yeah.
That thing real fly.
Yeah.
So another thing, I've come to a place where I think a whole lot more before I talk in certain situations. But some situations I just let it fly.
Yeah.
Just let it boom, 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 boom. You better duck. Watch out. It's coming. Yeah. Is that my boy?
Yes, it is.
Hey man, that's my boy right there, man.
You kept talking. I was about to read it.
What did he say? My boy Frank. Yeah.
He said, faith and weed are my two strongest weapons.
Who you telling?
Tell Frog I said, what's up?
I will do that. Yes, sir. But yeah. Let me tell you something else that's hard.
What else is hard?
This entrepreneur life. Man, this shit, man. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. This shit hard, man. For real, man. We're gonna take the ear shot that time, because that entrepreneur life, balancing that, trying to figure out your job, trying to figure out your house, trying to figure out your marriage, trying to figure out all these things at one time, boy. I'm trying to tell you, man. If I was a weak individual, boy, I'd have been jumped off a bridge somewhere.
It is not for the weak, and for the long. I'm not saying I'm weak, but I didn't realize how strong I was because think about it. You have to be super duper strong to support somebody and to stop. And wait, hold on. And I'm not saying I put my dream on hold or none of that, because my dream is still going, right? I'm still putting into pieces. But it's just my dream is kind of like, hold on, your husband wants to do this, and I know that it's beneficial. So when you support, that's a different type of strong as well, like strength. I mean, there's different strengths, I believe, but
absolutely.
To really truly support and be like, okay, to say, all right, okay,
I'm a chill and let you do your thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, goodness.
But it's hard. That's all we keep saying, it's hard. But if anything that matters, anything that truly that you want to, if you really want to see yourself win, if you really want to shoot, if you just want to win,
if you want to see success in whatever you see success as,
put in the work.
Boy,
you have to.
Let me tell you, hold on, let me say this. If you don't like your job, if you don't like working at your job, if working is something that you don't like doing, entrepreneurship ain't for you. You just need to tough it out and keep working for somebody, because the dedication, the motivation, the inspiration that you're gonna need, the team of people that you're gonna need around you. If you one of them, I'm independent, I don't need nobody, I can do this all by myself, bro, sis, you need to stay at that job, because this life right here ain't for you. Because if you ain't one of them people who are big on team, togetherness, community, unity, you might as well stay on that 9 to 5, man, because you wasting your time spinning your wheels. And that's all I gotta say about that.
I don't know. I think everybody has it in them. I do, but it's not for everybody.
I don't agree with that. I didn't. Hold on. You said it's in everybody.
I think so.
But it's not for everybody?
It's not for everybody. It's in you.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's in you.
Okay, that makes sense. Because what God put greatness inside of you.
Absolutely.
It's on you to pull out that greatness.
Yes, sir.
Or you can just live the mediocre, everyday life. Absolutely. Or you can show up like the people that we quote unquote idolize or look up to. Because the only thing that separates everybody has the same amount of whatever in them. It's all about bringing it out.
Yeah, that's what I had made it simple. You just explained it, but that's what
I'm not breaking it down for the people. Some of the people don't understand, so you gotta.
It's in you, but it's not. It might not be for you.
That's real.
And some people will realize it whenever it's their time. I've always wanted to, because you have to think about it. Yesterday, we witnessed some people who were saying, for years, I wanted to do this, but I didn't because of circumstances,
situations.
And now it's like, okay, I can, but I don't know.
I don't know where to go.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. It's in everybody, but it's not for everybody. Or maybe it's just not your time. Because if you're looking at me, I never thought I would be an entrepreneur. I thought I would never be a business owner. I
never thought I'd be talking to people.
Okay, see? And so you but it's like it's like our calling. Yeah. It's like at the beginning, I kept taking steps back because like, no, this isn't what I want. I don't want to do this. This is too much. It's just too much. But then as a married couple, you cannot just you can stay behind, and then you will be left behind, and then other things happen. So as a married woman, you wasn't about to be left behind. So it was either jump on the bandwagon or you be by yourself, right? So I'm on the bandwagon. I'm on there, but it's like, whoo, he keeps
say, I'm just being obedient to what is told to me.
Yeah.
And that will cause you to move sporadically.
Right. And so hold on, wait. And so you getting messages from God, you getting messages from through people, and then you have God sending me messages from himself and then from other people. And it's like, well, what the heck?
Compartmentalize.
Because although we're individuals, like things that are coming to us are individual. Brandon is supposed to have his own thing, and I am supposed to have my own thing. But then there's that togetherness, and it is like, whoo. And so that's what I'm talking about, the compartmentalizing and the balancing. How do we bring both of our forces together to really and absolutely positively win? The only couple that I can think of, like off the bat, is Beyonce and Jay-Z. Of course, they're big people, have money and all that, but she's a singer, she's an entertainer.
They both are forces,
and when they come together, it's
Lord have mercy.
Whoa, right? But
we need to talk to Jay-Z and Beyonce, figure out how, and then get the information how they got it together.
Worked hard,
because we right there with y'all, man.
She worked and she worked, and he worked and he worked, and they worked separately, they worked together, and they created greatness. It's not no overnight thing. It's hard work. We just didn't see. And of course, when you look at us, you're not going to see the struggle. You're going to see probably when we get to where we're going and be like, man, they made it. But what is in that in between? And Kevin said, you have to know what you have. Being a Black family puts you in rare air. There you go. Most children don't have the security of the family to grow and develop. That is true.
I'm trying to tell you, people forgot about being you needing a village. Everybody think you can do it by yourself.
Yeah.
We solo dolo.
And that's another thing that I had to realize. And it's hard. It is hard to overcome, because that's what we're talking about today. Things being hard, things being difficult. It is hard to overcome. And then you have to. I had an issue, still a little bit, asking for help. And
not only asking, accepting the help.
The help.
That shit hard, man.
He said, y'all don't want Jay-Z and Beyonce problems. They got $1 billion mess that costs millions of dollars to clean up. That's real.
Say, we want the $1 billion, but we ain't bringing the mess.
Not the mess.
Yeah, but goodness.
You being in certain places, not just in entrepreneurship, just in life in general, you have to be able to ask for help. I was on a conference last Friday with my school, and that was one of the biggest things that they kept saying: ask for help, ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. And I'm like, okay, y'all saying ask for help a lot.
I'm trying to tell you.
A lot. But it made sense. And then they went in to explain, and because of the circumstances that a lot of the keynote speaker, she was from Fifth Ward. So she grew up not asking for help, but she knew where she wanted to get to, right? Another person who came on and talked, he from Houston. I can't remember what area, but he said the same thing. And I'm like, everybody's story is like the same. It's just, where do you want to go? Because some people, we won't ask for help, and then we'll just stay in forever, and then you'll be 50 years old and be like, I shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Goodness gracious.
But right now it's like, and so you have to surround yourself with people who want to see you win. You have to get in on these conferences, because it was like, you remember that morning I was like, I don't know if I want to get on. Should I get on? I was just asking, questioning, but it's like, it's information, and it's information that you need.
Exactly.
And we're saying it's hard. Relationships, entrepreneurship, life is hard, but it can be not as hard if you have the village, as Brandon had said, if you have the people surrounding you, if you are willing to help your children, help other children to not struggle,
fall short,
to not have the struggle, because isn't that what we're trying to do? We're supposed to learn.
Each one teach one.
We're supposed to learn so the next generation doesn't have to. Because if you look at us now, we trying to come out of something that the generation before us and put us in, and they're looking at us like, well, why are y'all doing this? Because that change of better. And so we're looking at it and we're saying it's hard. So does it ever get easy?
Negative.
It
always is hard.
Ever.
I'm gonna tell you, life is intended to be hard. The reason why life is hard is to rule out this from this. Where do you want to be? You want to be on top of your game, or you want to be on the bottom of the totem pole? It's all on you. It's decisions. What do you want for yourself? And it comes a point in life where we have to stop blaming our circumstances.
Yeah.
We have to stop blaming our past.
Yeah.
We have to stop blaming our parents.
Yeah.
All of these things have nothing to do with nothing. What do you want for yourself?
What do you want for
What do you want for your children? What do you want to leave behind?
Yeah.
I was listening to Kevin Hart the other day, and he was saying your life is a book. When you die, how many people will be interested in reading your book?
Because we all have a story, right?
Everybody has a story.
We all have
some stories are more boring than others. My story ain't gonna be boring. My story is gonna be one of the most entertaining stories you've ever heard in your life, and it's gonna motivate and it's gonna inspire. You're gonna be like, man, I want to do what he did. I want to do that.
Would you create a blueprint for the person?
Absolutely. Like I just said, each one teach one. It's no point. See, what I was before recently, what I was doing was I was learning to just obtain the information, but now I'm learning to teach. So when you go into getting obtaining information in order to share that information, you take in information different. The whole process is different.
Yeah.
And I'm realizing this now, and shout out to the book I've been reading, The 7 Habits of the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People.
Yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, if you haven't read that book, I highly recommend, because it's put me up on some stuff that I knew, but I didn't really, it wasn't really in my mind for me to ponder on.
Can I borrow it?
Absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, that book has been giving me some real game about paradigms, about just everything life, how to go about life, how to navigate through whatever you're going through.
See, and then
it's A1 game is what it is.
And then it makes your life easier.
Exactly.
When you open up a book and you want to obtain knowledge and obtain the knowledge, and then you be able to put it out back into the world. That's what a book is supposed to do. If you ain't know, that's what a book is supposed to do. And so he said, you've always been a teacher, B. Been trying to put me on knowledge since day one.
Man,
you have been. And I was just about to say that. I was just about to
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you.
What you like, you have always, like you said, you've always given knowledge. Now you are reading, not saying I'm
not giving you more hearsay stuff.
You are reading, grasping what you're reading and able to apply it to yourself. Absolutely. And you're saying, ooh, this works.
This works.
Let me put this out here and let me help the next person, because it's working for me. And it might not work. It might not work like the same way,
but the concepts and the principles are the same.
Right. You had the knowledge. And so when you start opening books, when you start listening to other people, it's because objectively, because people might say, well, Camille doesn't speak a lot, or she doesn't say a lot
to y'all.
When I am in a room and I know people have been in the game, of course they've been in the game longer than I have, I am a student, right?
Sucking up the
I'm
game.
sucking up everything. I'm really trying. I'm listening.
I don't need to open my mouth. I'm listening.
There is no point. I'm gonna speak.
What I need to talk
I'm gonna speak to you, and I'm gonna know you got some good coming out your mouth, and I'm gonna listen attentively because and I'm gonna be like attentively and intentionally.
I was giving you a hand. I wasn't correct. Yeah.
But both of those, and so it's like she doesn't say much, and now because I'm listening to you because you got something. You have something golden that I could use, right? So but that's just how I always.
And another thing, you can't you'll never figure out who people really are if you don't listen.
Right.
If you always talking,
right,
you ain't gonna never figure people out.
But I be trying to learn. Do you understand? If it is women too, I am trying to be like, okay.
And I'm gonna tell you, women is the one you need to be learning from.
No, you learn from men as well. But
that's true.
But I'm grasping it because it's like you've gotten here. You're here for a reason. Now I might not get here the way that you got here, but you're making it a little bit easy for me. Just a little bit. So
you leaving me some breadcrumbs.
Yeah, to get to where I want to go. Right?
If you don't know which way to go, figure out what you want to do. Find somebody who's already doing it. Do what they do.
Yeah. So it's like I just be grasping it. So I feel that has helped with the hardness, right? Of just making sure that okay, I'm listening and I'm understanding and I'm getting it, and that thing that makes it easier as well.
Yes, it does.
It makes it easier.
And team. Plug in with somebody.
What did you did a post the other day and it was about independence and interdependence.
I think paraphrasing what I said, because I say a lot of good stuff. You feel me? Yeah, I just gotta stay tuned because yeah. But it was something like the world prides itself on independence or something like that. Or was that one after? Let me see.
I don't know. I
don't know because I've been posting a lot of stuff about
But basically it was like you can't. We are one. We are independent. But in order to go further, whichever one, you have to do it with help.
Yeah.
A team. Like you need somebody to help you. You need a push. You need somebody on a good day. You need somebody to you want to say that one? That's not the one. Yeah, maybe it was that one. I don't know.
It might have been that one.
If you want to go, just what I was saying. If you want to go faster, do it alone. But if you want to go further, do it together. It takes a team to accomplish great things. There was another one though about interdependence. But anyway.
All right.
Oh, he found it.
Interdependence over independence. Self-made is a lie. Nobody does it alone.
Right. Nobody does it alone. If you look at Madam CJ Walker, she didn't do that alone. She had her daughter right there the whole time helping her. I mean, she created it, right?
But she wasn't doing it by herself.
She wasn't doing it by herself. She had people around her.
Yeah.
And then also the people, she knew when people needed to go,
discernment.
Yeah. And we make life harder
for ourselves
than what it should be in relationships, in entrepreneurship,
in life,
period. We make it harder.
So much harder than it has to be.
I'm pretty sure that, like, just think about it. Growing up, your parent told you not to do something, and just to prove your point, just to show that you go out and do it.
Yeah.
And then you get in trouble, so you just made it hard on yourself. For why, right?
For why?
And so that's how life is. We are supposed to follow a path, right? And I think there are two paths. It's the path of course, faith, God. You follow that. Of course, there's some, there's going to be some hurdles that you have to cross. But when we go through when we try and do our own path, you got thorns, you got rocks, snakes, like all this coming at you. And
walls.
I'm not saying that God's path ain't gonna be no easy walk in the park, but he's gonna make it a little bit more clearer than us trying to just follow our own.
All right, so peep this. And when God leads you, he gives you the tools you need to get where you're going. So say he throw a hurdle out there, he gonna give you some hops so you can jump over that.
Absolutely. Oh, show that.
Whatever you need, or whatever obstacle is in your path, God is going to provide you with whatever you need to get through that.
Because that obstacle is there for a reason.
He placed it there. He's very intentional.
Remember when I said about the struggle? Why am I struggling? Why is that struggle? Because you have to get through.
You got to rule out the weak.
He's showing you something in that struggle. He's showing you something, and you got to catch it. You got to pick it up, because every struggle is a lesson. Every struggle is a lesson. You just not good. I was in a group the other week. No, just the other day. You got to sing it, Brandon.
If you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention.
I love that movie.
I'm trying to tell you, that Sister Act.
I'm going to go home and watch that. Do you hear me?
Young Lauryn Hill. You feel me?
But
when Jesus what? Oh, my fault.
What was I saying? Oh, I was in a group. Yeah, I got loud. I'm so sorry.
A singing group.
No.
She was like,
I was not in a singing group. I went to create one. Anyway, that's not what I was talking about. I was in one of them Facebook groups, and it had showed it was a picture of her air mattress on the floor, and then it showed her getting a bed like today. And then I went through all the comments, and all the comments were saying, yeah, me and my husband, we only had like this on the floor, and now we have our apartment filled up. And I'm saying that because it takes growth. You don't know, like, it took these people to struggle from sleeping on an air mattress for what,
from floor
to air mattress, but they made steps. Ooh, I've been sleeping on the floor, but now I got $50 to go get me an air mattress to be a little bit more comfortable, because you never know what space a person is in. So when I'm saying we make things hard, but we don't have to, right? We have to take them baby steps to get to where we need to go. And then you saw reading just more couples. Well, yeah, me and my husband, we have an apartment full now, because they went through the struggle.
Exactly.
And now they can look
together,
but they can look back on it and say, I remember when we did that, and laugh about it now. But and we shouldn't forget about the struggle.
Because the struggle makes us who we are. And without the struggle, I mean, we just taking up space. We just out here. You gonna have to struggle. The struggle, when they say the struggle is real,
the struggle
is real. It's hard, man.
It's so hard.
It's hard.
And then looking at all of them, because a lot of people, and it was like, dang, a lot of people had the same story. Like, a lot of people.
Most success stories, if you really look into them, they're saying a lot of different things, but I guarantee you it's all the same.
And
when you break it down, all success stories are the same.
And I was just talking about, like, they were just upgrading to an apartment full, but that was their success.
That was success in their eyes.
So imagine other parts of their lives. And, I don't know. I was just going off the furniture, the thing. But it's like, imagine in your life, if you think about where you are today, but you have to think about that struggle. Think about that struggle, because that's a part of you. That is the reason why you are here today. Because I can tell you about, I'm not going to tell you a lot of struggles, but I could tell you a lot of struggles that me and Brandon have went through.
Absolutely.
Right? Have went through, but we've talked
going through,
but we talked through. And I think that's been a basis in our relationship, in business as well, because we are business partners, and because there has to be that fine line of, okay, well, this is our marriage and this is this. And so that has been difficult. But one thing that I know that hasn't been difficult, and why, like, we struggle, but it's because we're always together, right? We always, at the end of the day, it's me and Brandon. At the end of the day. And so I'm not saying you have a Brandon or you have a Camille, right? But you find you somebody who
completes you.
What? You find somebody who makes life a little less hard, right? With you. Because we saying it's hard, but makes it a little less hard to talk to somebody and say, well, I feel like this, or I'm struggling with this.
Yeah.
But you don't keep it like on your heart, on your shoulders. Right?
That's real. And I know for me, man, say wife. Worthy investment forever. And that is what she is. Worthy investment forever.
You made that up?
No, I did not.
I was about to clap.
No, I did not. But it's good. I could have lied. I could have got y'all and told y'all I made that up. But no, I was listening to an influencer the other day, and he was speaking on behalf of his wife and how they're business partners or whatever. And then he put her on the camera and she was like, wife, worthy investment forever. I was like, man, that's cash money right there.
That's nice. I like that. Yeah. That's what I'm about to
So that's what you need to be finding you. We're gonna find one for husband too for y'all ladies. We're gonna figure out an acronym for y'all too. But yes, you need to find you somebody worthy of your time, your space, and everything else.
Who makes life less hard.
Less hard. I'm trying to tell you, find you a comfort zone.
And I'm not saying it ain't gonna be hard, because it's gonna be hard.
Find you some peace.
Peace. At the end of the day. Yeah.
Absolutely.
But like I said, or a friend or a family member. It could be somebody, but somebody to help you.
Just pray on it. Pray for God to send you somebody or somebodies that are going to help you take whatever you're trying to do to the next level.
Yeah. Because I think we all can get there. It's just, how bad do you want it? And
eliminating excuses.
And then you also have to see, for me, I see how bad Brandon wants it.
If y'all could only see.
So I'd be a fool. Do you hear me? I would be a fool to just sit on my butt and be like, I don't want it. And because
I'm gonna show you what it looked like.
Right. And I ain't about to be that person. I was married to him. Like, man, I ain't about to lose out on.
All my life I'm supposed to be more.
Yeah.
All my life I've known I was supposed to be on top of things. Mm-hmm. I felt this in my soul my whole life. Mm-hmm. Now, mind you, I have gone through times where I second guess.
Yes.
I negative talk myself. Mm-hmm. I psych myself out of things. Mm-hmm. And not no more. I ain't going through that no more. Say, I'm telling you, what God has for me, I see it clearly. And it's time to show the world what God has for me. You feel?
What's that song? Wait, there's a song by Anthony Hamilton, and he's what he talk about struggle. He says, if you're cool and we're cool,
then we cool.
If we don't have to struggle,
quit your worrying, baby. Oh, quit your worrying, girl.
But he was talking about the struggle.
Yeah, so it's gonna be all right.
It's gonna be okay.
Yes.
Yeah. If you're cool and I'm cool,
then we cool. You feel me?
Right?
Yeah. We all cool.
It's hard. We keep saying that. It's hard.
Because I want to emphasize, it's hard, man. Say, man. Anybody who out here know it's hard, man. And if they're trying to sell you on easy, anybody can do it. Things happen on their own. Products sell themselves. Get them people out your goddamn corner. Cause they ain't talking about nothing. Straight up. You need to show them the exit. To the left, to the left. Everything you own and your brain need to go to the left. Cause we ain't trying to hear it. But yeah.
It's hard.
It's hard, man. Say, I'm gonna tell you, man, it's hard. It's hard. And it's hard.
It's hard. Even if you have a partner.
Even if you have a partner, it's hard. Shout out to my brother-in-law. Even with a partner, it's hard. It's hard. I know it's hard by yourself.
Yeah.
Man. That's why we're gonna plug in, though. You feel me? Yeah. But just basically, man, find you a team, get you some people around you who are going to motivate, inspire you to push. We ain't got time for no stagnation. That's the word. We ain't got time for stagnation. We ain't got time for procrastination. I'm gonna tell you, procrastination will demand. Procrastination is a word.
Wait, you threw me with what was the wait, I can't even think of what you had said. What was
I don't know.
Okay.
But I forgot my little saying.
No, I'm sorry.
Denzel had a saying. He said, I can't remember what he said, but Denzel, he say some amazing things. Y'all might want to check out some of his he got a little motivational speakings and stuff like that. But yeah, it's hard out here, and ain't no such thing as instant gratification. So put the work in.
You have to
put the work in.
You will. Y'all, if you ever ran track, I ain't run track, but the hurdles, right? You got to get over it. You got to put that one leg, and then you got to come up, right? And then you got to come back down. And although it's hard, I think it'll be worth it, because even if you don't see progress right away, it's coming. And then you will see the progress, but it'll just be as long as you're making a little bit of progress, who is to say that what you're doing isn't enough, right? And I've had to learn that, because it's like, I felt that I was not where I was supposed to be. And I was making it harder on myself, because I was seeing that when we started off, when I was saying we glorified and we see other people, I was seeing other people finish something that I should have been finished with. And it was like,
oh, it hurt when you wake up and you see somebody living your dream.
It hurts.
That hurts, man.
And it's like, why isn't it me? And so you make it harder on yourself, because you're putting yourself once again in that person's position and saying, it should have been me. I should have did this and I should have did that, but that it wasn't your time. And I had to learn that it wasn't my time. But then when I learned that it wasn't my time, I started taking my time to get to where I needed to go, because I was trying to rush to get to where everybody else was. But now I'm seeing, oh, it's your time. And I am scared as heck, because my time is coming to an end. And now it's like, I don't know what to do. And so now I know that my struggle is I'm about to struggle a little bit. And to be honest, just to be honest with you, I'm about to struggle a little bit, but I'm not going to struggle as much as I would on my own, because I know I'm going to talk to Brandon. I'm going to talk to my family. I'm going to talk to the company that we keep, right? To make sure that I get to that. I've gotten over that one hurdle. Now I'm coming up on hurdle number 2. That one's not quite as easy as the first one, because you warmed up, you was ready, right? You over that first one. Now that second hurdle, it's coming up. Now you running, and you gotta, Lord, please let me get over this hurdle. You're real good, right? And so that is where I feel that I am personally. And so, but I tell you what, although it is hard, I'm not about to give up. I'm not about to stop. I'm gonna keep going. Don't stop.
Keep on pushing.
You got to keep on pushing.
You got to keep on pushing.
Wait, which version were you singing? Were you doing?
I'm singing Bun B and the old one.
Okay.
All together.
I didn't know which one.
Keep on pushing.
You got to keep on pushing.
Yes, goodness. Don't be scared. No, don't be scared. No, don't be scared. She ain't scared no more, man. She ain't scared. We gonna make sure she right, man. But say this was a great conversation, I must say. It was about as great as conversation was yesterday, man. That
y'all weren't there,
man. Hold up, I got too much lean in my cup.
We just
hold up.
We just Texas.
Yeah, we going in. Yeah.
You gonna hit him with the south side?
Y'all didn't know I could do it in slow motion, did y'all? But now, we want to thank everybody. My boy Frank, all the way from Florida, man. Say, that's my boy right there, man. I've been rocking with my boy for forever, since Waterford. No, but shout out to my brother-in-law, Kevin. We finna do some great things, man. We about to do some great things, for real. Thank you to everybody else who, Lex. Shout out to Lex, everybody else who tuned in. Make sure y'all come back next Monday. We're gonna have a brand new topic for your minds. We're gonna have
hey Chris.
What the business is, Chris? In this thing. We in this thing, but we about to get up out this thing. But like I was saying, yes, please catch us next Monday, same time,
4:30,
same place, live at 4:30. You feel me? We're gonna be doing it again. And y'all continue to stay blessed.
Anything coming up? We got anything?
We are going to be on Miss Mika Diamond's show tomorrow morning at 8:00. So y'all make sure y'all check us out on GMT Radio. Y'all can get the GMT app, which is GMT 90.3 on any of your app platforms, whether it's Android, Apple, however y'all do it, whatever. But yes, check us out tomorrow morning. We're going to be discussing eliminating excuses, man. Say, you got to get up out your own way. You got to stop with the excuses. But check us out tomorrow morning on Miss Mika Diamond show. And yeah, that's all we got. We're going to holler at y'all next Monday. And y'all continue to stay blessed.
That's it.
We'll see y'all next Monday. Goodbye.
Bye.